rocking the tie today. We try to go casual. I'm only doing it because it's the only green I have. And it's a big day in Norfolk as the Norfolk State Spartans football team kicks off their season. And they have a head coach. You may have heard of him by the name of Michael Vick. So a lot of energy is happening right now. This is a look of our studio. You got producer Sarah Calloway right now. We got our traffic anchor Marta Berglund. She's going to be bringing us some stuff in a bit. I think she's getting set up. But first, we want to head on out to Norfolk State where we have Ashley Smith, who is on campus right now. There's a lot of energy happening. And Ashley, right now, I hear we got some stars that have already converged onto campus. What's going on right now?
That is absolutely right, Eugene. We were talking about it earlier this morning. So, of course, ESPN's First Take is here. So that is, the network's kind of rock star show. Stephen A. Smith, Molly Karam. I know you mentioned earlier Cam Newton also here at Norfolk State. I mean, the star power already. It is 11:01. Game doesn't kick off till 7 o'clock, and we've already got folks here on the campus, and I know there's going to be plenty more. So make sure you stay with us. Right now, as I'm looking around, and, when I pulled up on the campus, Eugene, it's quiet behind me right here, at least right now. But, coming in here, you can see all of the Spartan shirts, green and gold shirts. Everyone's gearing up for tonight. The traffic even around the campus is starting to build up as people are trying to get in here, get their space. Tailgates getting ready to kick off. So a lot building into 7 o'clock here tonight. So we're excited to be here on the campus. I've got my green and gold. Eugene, you need to step up the green game. If you only have one green tie, this is a problem.
First of all, don't come for me like that. I have more than one green tie. Just with the outfit, this is what I can match on.
You just said you only had one.
I just said I have on this green tie. It's the only green thing outside of my shoes that I have on right now. Ashley, don't try to.
Do you have green and gold? I mean, it's important for you to have green and gold.
My socks have a little bit of that, and my pocket square did too. But you know what? You need to stop coming for me. Ashley, we're talking about the excitement here today, and I know right now ESPN, we're looking at some videos now of when that was Molly Karam from ESPN walking in, Stephen A. Smith, Cam Newton, a football legend of his own. Can you give me a sense if you've been able to see some of the students or hear from some of the students? I know we have Jordy Clark, our reporter, who's inside. Have they said anything to you about maybe not just what today means, but what they're looking forward to this entire football season?
So haven't spoken directly to the students yet. I kind of had a very quick conversation with one who's very excited about just the momentum on campus as I was literally walking up here. I think that the vibe that I'm just getting at this point is the anticipation. That's what I'm feeling as of right now, because again, we're still early in the day here. There's a lot that's going to happen between now and 7 o'clock, and then obviously everything just really kicks off at 7. But what you feel right now is just the energy starting to slowly build. Again, everyone is kind of getting to where they need to go today, doing what they need to do, but looking forward to tonight, and probably kind of keeping their eyes open to, whoever might be stepping up on the campus as well, because that's the other thing. Leading up to this day, we knew, and you just talked about it, right? There's going to be a lot of people kind of converging on campus, and that is perhaps a little bit out of character for Norfolk State, right? They've had some challenging years with their football program, and so this Michael Vick being a part of this program now, this has breathed new life into the program, into the campus, and I think in the surrounding communities as well. So you never really know who you're going to run into here on the campus, and I think that's the vibe that I'm getting from just people walking around and again, being on the campus, but understanding that today is a different day, not just for Norfolk State, but the community as well. I dare say Hampton Roads in general.
Ashley, I mean, really the energy has been building since they introduced Mike Vick as the head coach of the football team. And you said it so well there, looking at the years that they've had since to now. There's a lot of anticipation and expectation. At the very least, they've already delivered on bringing that excitement and possibly a new culture to the university for all of 757. And we just know the local legends are going to show out just like they did for the spring game. I imagine
Oh,
there's
yeah.
going to be even more folks here. And I know we were talking about traffic and all of that with people getting into that area. It is going to be a time.